Let's finish this season off. This is Gachiakuta episode 24. Last episode, we did stuff. I think last episode was when we visited Zanka in the hospital room, right? And that was a solid episode. I mean, it was a nice little wrap up to the season. It's a bit of a shame that the dub took a 2-week break right before that episode because, like, you know, it was like that episode is supposed to come like directly after the arc so that you feel, you know, all the emotions of the arc, but then I had a big break, so I was sort of getting back into it. But that's okay. It happens sometimes. And so yeah, I'm excited to jump into this episode because it'll be the final episode of the season. We're gonna see maybe what they set up for season 2. I think last episode did a good job. It said, like, if the last episode ended up being the finale of the season, that would have been a great finale, I think. But I don't know what this is gonna be. Is this actually going to properly set it up, as in, like, we actually move to the place that season 2 is gonna start, if it starts in a different place, you know, or like we meet a villain that's gonna, like, we're gonna fight at the very start of season 2, you know, something along those lines. I don't know, but yeah, this is the time where we're gonna wrap up Gachiakuta. So make sure to support the video, liking, commenting, and subscribing, and yeah, just check out some of my other reactions on this channel. Gachiakuta is far from the only show that I do, and since the new anime season has started already, we're doing a lot of the big shows, and I feel like there's some great reactions coming out of them, like my Frieren reactions. Frieren season 2, I love Frieren, so I'm sure I'm gonna cry during the season at some point. My Jujutsu Kaisen reactions, I'm like really locked in and trying to, like, and I loved the exposition episode that they did recently, episode 3. So I think you should go check out my reaction to that on its own, honestly, because I got so locked in. And Oshi no Ko, you know, I love Oshi no Ko, and so, like, I'm emotionally reacting to that as well. Lots of good stuff. MHA Vigilantes, I'm like a huge MHA fan, so lots of stuff. So go check it out. Anyway, let's jump into this. This is Gachiakuta episode 24. What about them?
You still here?
The hell?
Oh, you're up and about?
If I could stand being cooped up all day, maybe. Besides,
Maybe
it's awkward when someone just conks out next to you.
Maybe a tiny bit of a walk is fine.
Thinking of how to help Remlin?
Yeah.
Yeah, kinda.
They did seem like they felt
I
very
weren't too
bad.
sure.
Do I have to remind you of what your whole deal is? Because Amo's still out there.
Yeah. Yes, Amo is still out there.
When I saw how you two connected back at the tower, and
Well,
you wouldn't have gone off
at
on that
first he
raider
beat
guy
the shit
who
out of
didn't
her.
care about her. I'm not saying that you gotta go find her right this second.
I'm saying that.
Far from
Go
it.
find her.
You're So why are you not down there? You
Aww.
can't learn by worrying about screwing up. You gotta man
That's
up
nice.
and just do the damn thing. I know tracking down Amo isn't a one-man job. So when you're ready, I'll be there.
Yes, man. Zanka's so
Before
great.
anything, go talk to Rim. And maybe you'll be able to have fun with your team like you wanted.
Aww. Wow, what a great, like, mentor he's turning out to be.
Thanks, Zanka.
Great job. And Rudo took that well.
Boy's thanking me like I didn't talk his ear off.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He took it well.
Focusing on his revenge is all he knows how to do right now. And that's a waste.
Well, I'm excited for this Remlin conversation. Or just a hug. I don't think he's really one to just hug. What's he holding? Draw me a picture. Show me that you're a good artist.
I can't draw to save my damn life! But I don't understand why, or how to help, at all! I'm not asking you to teach me to draw, but I at least want to be able to do something that won't make me want to set myself on fire if somebody sees
get
it.
their mind
I also
off.
never got to see Canvas Town, so I was hoping you'd show
Off
me the
this
next
stuff.
time we got some downtime, but only if you want to.
That's nice. She's gonna laugh. They're gonna laugh, sorry.
Dude, that was so many words at once.
I think it worked.
I'm sending you all on a mission.
Cool.
Head
It's
over
the
to
Brat
Canvas Town.
Brigade.
We're going on.
So that was, let me see if I remember the names. That was Dia, that was Gita, Remlin, and Rudo. That's pretty good for me to remember all that.
Had more feathers than me before we get to Canvas Town.
The hell are we doing here?
Yeah, this is... You need at least one, like, adult there, please. The fact that they're like drawing at a table.
Looky here.
Yep, so he asked me to give him some drawing tips, and I was like, let's get everyone together for an art party!
What you been working on?
Check this out!
That's not finished!
Oh, is that Recto?
Wow.
Nice.
Rudo,
Spellcaster's mural!
the what now?
Spellcaster's mural.
That's the big mural in Canvas Town every spellcaster tags as a record of themselves
Ah,
and their
cool.
beliefs.
Makes sense.
Right in the center?
It's the biggest job of all the biggest jobs ever! Shaggy?
Whoa, dear, that's so good!
Dude, you're not wrong.
That's sick!
Just
Right
dear,
then.
great artist.
Head over to Canvas Town. You're going on a field trip.
It feels very
What?
condescending the way he
Field
talks.
trip,
He's
you
talking
say?
to them.
The four of them can handle it easily.
Yeah, they
Hell
can.
no. Those four were just attacked by the damn raiders.
That's
As an adult,
true.
It's a bad idea.
And as the eldest, he'll be the one to watch out for the others, right?
You have to babysit.
My man.
My man.
Now remember,
I'll protect them all with my life!
Alright, Rudo.
Oh, look at him being all responsible.
Are they just gonna watch them the whole
Are
way?
we sure the kids are gonna be okay on their
Or are they
own?
just watching them for the start?
I should damn. They did more in that huge trash beast than we did.
That's true. That's true, in fact.
They're Corvus. Who is he? What is the boss
Rudo,
thinking?
Gita, and Deer like
Sending them out
carry.
at a time? I think he was using Rudo as bait to lure out the raiders.
It's possible.
You'd have. Nah.
What? What did he see?
Who you cleaning up for? Expecting someone to
I
leave?
love
Or
Semu's
what?
voice actor so much. Who are you cleaning up
I have
for?
a feeling the answer to that question.
Oh my god.
Really bad! The Guardians of Order fighting the ground's unending tide of chaos!
What the fuck?
Harboring a living spherite! What are we going to do, Samu?
What? Well, these characters look awesome.
And there's our special idiot.
Oh. Forgot about that guy. Oh my god. Is this a man or a woman? It's gonna change my opinion of them.
Now it makes sense. He sent the kids away
I think it's a
because he
woman.
knew they'd be coming.
I love her
But
then.
so the Hell Guard wouldn't snatch him
The
up.
Hell God.
Well, I'm not sure you've been doing the best you can. Not when there are giant trash beasts running around causing havoc.
We're doing what we
The
can about
storm
that.
did little in the way should any third party be injured by a trash beast you're cleaning.
Mm,
You have neglected your duties.
right.
Hellguard should become more involved with your operations.
No.
Unless you have.
Ordinary people were harmed, and I take full responsibility for that. Though I'm not
I don't
sure
think we should
why
take
I'm
full
telling you.
responsibility.
The
We
Hell
didn't
Guard, who
summon
for
the
a
trash
day never
beast.
so much is at our door 4 days after an unprecedented event.
Hmm.
You're hosting you over something as trivial as that.
Yeah, you could have just sent a letter about the
So let's
report.
drop the pretense and get down to brass tacks. Hell Guard First Squad Captain Kyoka Nijiku.
Kyoka Nijiku.
Wow.
We've come to take the spherite.
Yep. Okay, so you know about Rudo.
Yep, and it's the
Whole
spot.
time.
That's not gonna happen! Not on my watch!
Ooh, look, they got ice cream.
Oh, hell yeah! That'll make him happy.
Interesting that Fu is also kind of like a
I can't.
kid and is watching them.
Like abandoned me and left me to die! Darn it! I need orders! Someone please tell me what!
You spineless turd brain parasite.
Who's
You
this?
Now buck up and go talk to them before
Oh.
it's too late.
Oh, right.
Right, I forgot he talked to something.
Jeez, how helpless you are without me.
We only saw that once, right?
I know, Master Heat.
I could get that ancient guy from the cleaners to be the boss of me!
Then get off your ass and go make contact with those kids already.
Is that the voice of
Where'd they go?
Keenro from Dr. Stone?
You've had enough sugar today.
I
Get Rudo! Those feral apples
forgot
are
sweets are like a big
I told you
thing
they were sweet.
in
We don't have any
the underground, right?
And I think you may have a
Like they
problem.
love sweets down here. What an insane scene this is. Jesus.
Monsters?
Hey, yo, that's a kidnapper.
Yeah.
I've got a whole lot of candy back home.
Jesus.
Come with me and we'll go get it. Guy's not even trying to hide it.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Are they actually falling for it?
Not.
Wrong.
Oh.
You smell wrong.
Oh, okay. He just got good instincts. Oh yeah. Yes.
You don't smell like sweets at all! How dare you, you sugar dirty old bastard!
Oh my god.
On second thought, let's make contact at their destination.
Yeah, they're a scary group.
This is my second time visiting Canvas Town.
They already made it.
That's a lot.
You people are freaks. It's 16 kilometers from here.
Yeah, that's why I was surprised they made it so quickly.
The whole way. Around the trash all day, every day. It's because you're monster freaks.
Regardless, you all made it. Good job, everyone.
Remnant's voice actor's so good.
Drove back here. What comes to mind when you hear the word mural?
I don't know, a giant picture on a wall or something.
Yeah.
What?
Is it on the roof? Whoa. That's sick. Whoa.
For you see, that is the historic Spellmaster's mural.
Cool.
Everyone hears
Wait,
mural.
now
and
it's
assumes
Spellmaster?
on a wall.
Wasn't it
But when they
Spellcaster
actually
before?
see it, the first spellcaster, Makaka Ito,
Now she's saying it's just
loves seeing
Spellcaster
people
again.
So isn't calling it that just a dumb lie to prank people?
It is not a lie. Look, the art comes down the wall, so it's still a wall.
Lot easier to see all lit up like
They
this.
followed.
Drove here.
I'm gonna lie down before something snaps. I'm getting a lot of this means something vibes from this.
And it's 5
pretty
generations
creepy.
old.
Damn, man. There could be a lot of, like, hints to the mysteries in here. That's the Watchmen logo.
Hang on. That's the mark on my glove.
Yeah.
What in the hell is it doing on the mural?
Cool.
Just think of the volumes of information we could extract.
But
For
you want to
us on the
extract
ground,
information
our
from them.
ancestors,
That's the
or our
problem.
comrades. Do you truly not wish to be the generation that fills in the blank years?
The blank years? This is like One Piece.
In fact, he's actively working for us right now.
If you want to
More
ask
importantly,
him
he's yet
if he
to
wants to
commit any
help,
crimes on the ground.
then feel free.
It's close to an abuse of power, doesn't it? You've come here to pull and judge them solely by race.
Yeah.
You, Elgard, who stands as our guiding.
It's fun having a black
I
man
hope
say
for
that.
better.
Because
Hold up.
it seems like the
Your
racism
gloves
doesn't
have the mark
extend
of
to
the
black
old
people here, but it
Undertaker
does
on
extend
them. Wow,
to
that's so crazy.
severe
Are you
rights
like
instead.
a fan or something? You see those symbols at the bottom? They're all logos of Makaka Iko's friends.
Oh.
Some of the names. One of Makaka Iko's best friends, the Undertaker.
Undertaker.
Canis Sherbrick.
Canis Shawbrick.
But that's my name.
What?
I'm Rudo Sherbrick.
Rudo Shawbrick. Oh my god. Was that the first time we've heard his last name? I don't know. Maybe not. I mean, it seems like a reveal. Whoa, man. That's the end of the season? We did hear Undertaker kind of Shawbrick last episode. Yeah. I thought the Undertaker sounded familiar. We heard it last episode when the Raiders were talking about it. Is this... Are these visuals the same as they've always been? For some reason, they didn't look familiar to me. Like, is that the same? I feel like those visuals changed, but I can't prove it. I could prove it by going to a previous episode. Okay, after credit scene. We're gonna see a character that's gonna be introduced next season. Oh no, it's Amo! It's Amo! Who's that? Man, okay, cool. I mean, that... Now I'm kind of sad that I gotta wait till next season to find out a lot of that stuff. But yeah, that was really good. Sorry, I'm just looking at... Okay, yeah, no, the visuals are the same in the ED as they were before. I just, for some reason, I think it's just been like a while since I like actually watched the visuals, and I had forgotten what the visuals looked like. Okay, hold on, I'll discuss in a second. Okay, all right, I just needed to check something. Okay, yeah, so that was the finale. We got a reveal that Undertaker, who they talked about last episode, Canis Shawbrick is related in some way to Rudo Shawbrick. So Undertaker probably maybe had like the gloves, and then they've been passed down the generations to Rudo, which is why that logo is there, I would think, maybe. But yeah, I wonder what we're gonna find out about that. There's so much in this show that it's like really this show is setting up a lot of mysteries, which is kind of crazy. Like I feel like, you know, you could have, I feel like there's a lot of shows out there that are like, you know, action shonen-y shows, right? That they will set up some mysteries, definitely, you know. But I don't feel like there's actively like 1,000 mysteries at once. There are very few shows where I feel like there's a ton of mysteries. I think this show, like obviously like there are those shows that are pure mystery shows, but I'm kind of not talking about those. I'm talking about shows that like on its surface are a different kind of show, like adventure or action or whatever, but they also just have mysteries piling up, right? So Gachiakuta's one. And I would say that One Piece is the other main example that I can think, right? Like where One Piece, it's, you know, it's mainly an adventure show, but it's just that like there's so many mysteries and so many things that are like getting like slowly revealed over time. I mean, One Piece to me is one of the best mystery shows out there. So yeah, the fact that this is like reminding me of it, like and like the blank years thing, like don't you want to know about the blank years or whatever? Like that feels so One Piece that it feels like it was actively inspired by it. Like I know that the Gachiakuta mangaka was the assistant for the Fire Force guy. I say I know. I'm pretty sure. But what I'm gonna search is Gachiakuta, like One Piece. I just want to like, I mean, some people have said it reminds them of One Piece, but like I wanted to see if there was any like, you know, inspiration. I'm gonna type the word inspiration. People have speculated that there's inspiration, but I don't think I don't think we can actively say that it's definitely inspired by it. I don't think anyone's confirmed it. Anyway, it was a good episode. So we got this, what I call the Brat Brigade: Dia, Remlin, Gita, and Rudo. I'm kind of glad the way that they did it, because they had that like thing, and they did some gags with them, and then we sort of like hard cut to them being at the city, and then also Engine and Bro were there. So it's like I appreciate that, because we got a little bit of what's best about that group, but I think if we had like a whole arc with just that group, I don't know. I feel like even though I love Remlin and I love Gita, I don't love Dia very much, but I love Remlin and I love Gita. But I also like, I feel like the energy of all four of them together, like you need stuff to balance that out. So it's like they did the most that they could with that concept, and then they let it drop, which is great. So yeah, I liked what we saw of that. But the fact that they're keeping the like Where's Armo storyline on the hook, like it's really clever, because it's a good way to keep me invested, me personally. Like the writer might have written it just for me, because like me personally, I'm like, oh fuck, like we're gonna have to wait till season 2 to see if they can go save Armo, because poor Armo, she's being held in chains right now by some creepy motherfucker. And then we also have the Hell Guard, and then there was that leader, Kyoka Nijiku, who seems like their goal right now is they want Rudo and they want to like study him. I just think if you want to talk to Rudo and say like, hey, we'd like some information about the sphere, and you will have it. You will have some of it. can you volunteer to just help us with some non-invasive stuff? Or maybe some voluntarily invasive stuff, you know? Maybe he'd volunteer to, like, give you blood. Maybe he'd volunteer to like, to talk to you about what he knows from there, you know? Like, a lot of that stuff that can help you figure out the mysteries. But I just feel like if they take him, they're gonna be, like, forcing him to do bullshit, and they're gonna torture him maybe, or whatever, cut off a hand and put it into a machine and whatever. Like, that's what we're not down for. But, you know, and you could make the cleaners your enemies by doing that, because obviously they care about Rudo. But if you want to actually just get as much information as you can, Rudo might be willing to help you. I mean, I don't think he's super proud of being from the sphere, but, like, if it's gonna help the other people out, then Rudo might be willing to help, you know? Especially if, like, they could get Engine or someone like that, or the I forgot what the leader of the cleaners name is, but if they could get him to just, like, tell Rudo, hey, we'd really appreciate it if you helped us out, but we'll stay in the room while they're doing this to make sure that they don't do anything untoward, then I feel like Rudo would agree. Personally, I feel like that's possible. But they're not gonna do that. They're gonna try to, you know, abuse their power to take him for themselves or whatever. Yeah. There's so much cool stuff in this show, though. Like the whole mural thing and all the graffiti stuff. Like, the mangaka of this has such a great style. I'm not even, like, a big graffiti art fan necessarily. Like, I don't dislike it and I don't like it. I'm kind of neutral on it. I don't care that much over it. Like, I'll see graffiti art and I'll be like, oh, that looks cool, but it's not my favorite style generally, you know. I kind of like things a little simpler, I guess is the term I'm looking for, more traditional. And so when I'm looking at graffiti art, I'm generally like, that's kind of cool. It's a little abstract for my liking, but it's kind of cool. But a show like this can make me appreciate it even more. It can make me actually like I think graffiti art fits so nicely with the series that if it wasn't graffiti art, it would feel strange. You know, it fits so perfectly into this world. So yeah, and the mangaka clearly has a passion for it and a talent for it, because yeah, seeing that mural up on the roof is fucking dope. That was so cool. Anyway, great stuff. I'm liking the characters of this more and more, and now I'm gonna have to take however long it takes to get a season 2. I'm gonna have to take that long a break. So I bet when season 2 comes around, I'm gonna have to take a while to warm up to the characters again. But this was a great season. I mean, 24 episodes. I'm glad this show was 24 episodes, because I feel like it did need that amount of episodes to, like, fully get me in. And yeah, get me properly invested. But now that it's happened, I thought that was a great show. Gachiakuta. That was a really entertaining show. I'm glad I watched it. Thanks for watching. Make sure to support the video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing. And go to my Patreon account for full-length early access and exclusive videos. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.